Welcome back to McPhee Ford. Today we've got a very special video planned. We've just received our very first 2024 Ford Mustang. And we're going to show you the ins and outs of the brand new Mustang here with this GT Premium model. This is the redesigned Mustang for 2024, the new S650 chassis. This particular Mustang is finished in rapid red metallic, which is a beautiful color. Really suits the new Mustang really well. Now there are some new colors available for 2024, which includes blue ember metallic, and that's actually exclusive to the new Dark Horse trim level. We also have vapor blue metallic and yellow splash. Now we also added new colors, but that means we have lost some new colors as well. No longer available is the mischievous purple, that has been removed, as well as fighter jet gray. But that is okay because again, those new colors look fantastic on the new Mustang. Now we're going to start with a quick walk around on the exterior of the new Mustang here. Then we'll take a look into the new interior as well. So we'll start here with the front end, again completely redesigned. We have these new tri-projector LED headlights, which have a really cool startup animation as well. The GT models do get exclusive front bumpers. Ford now differentiates the EcoBoost models from the GT models with a more aggressive front end. We have these nice gloss black accents here. Of course, get your pony logo right there in the middle. And then hidden in behind the bumpers are actually additional coolers. You have additional oil coolers and transmission coolers that are now in behind the bumpers there. You also have a new aluminum hood, which has this new heat extractor, also finished in gloss black. And then we make our way around to the side. This Mustang is equipped with the Performance Package, which is a very popular option that a lot of customers choose on their Mustangs. And it gives you an exclusive wheels. So we have these 19x9 wheels, and it's wrapped in a 255/40 Pirelli summer tire. Now the rears are slightly wider because this is a rear-wheel drive vehicle, so it does require a little bit more traction in the rear. So they are a little bit wider, but we have a new wheel design, which I think looks fantastic. Also, with the Performance Package, we get the 6-piston Brembo brakes, and these are actually now available in additional colors as well. This one is the red with the white lettering. And then we make our way around to the side here. We have a new 5-liter badge, of course, which comes on all of the GT models. And this is a coupe, or as Ford calls it, the fastback. It's also available as a convertible still, so you can still get a convertible Mustang, but you know, the fastback is definitely more popular. And then we make our way around to the back end. Again, completely redesigned. We have the new LED sequential taillights, as well as that quad-tipped active valved exhaust, which is still an option on most Mustang models. The GT badge, and you may be able to see it says Performance right there, which does come on the Performance Pack Mustangs only. We'll pop the hood in the new Mustang, which thankfully now has hood struts. That's been requested for quite a long time. The Mustang now has hood struts for all models. But moving on to the engine here, glorious 5-liter V8 engine, puts out 480 horsepower, which is 30 more from last year. It's paired to the either a 6-speed manual or the 10-speed automatic, so the manual is still available. Does include active rev matching as well. New design though, we have a sort of dual intake design, dual throttle body. We have a new engine cover, and because we have the Performance Pack, do have additional bracing as well. But now we'll take a look into the interior. We do have a new door handle design, which has been slightly redesigned, a little bit more sleek. But now we'll take a look into the fully redesigned interior. So right off the bat, again, this is a GT Premium model, so that means we are going to have the leather interior. Really nice design here. Ford really does a great job with their seats. We do have mostly power adjustments for the driver. Now the recline is manual just because there is a rear seat in the Mustang, so Ford makes it a little bit easier to get into the back, a little bit quicker as well. But this is a heated and cooled seat on their GT Premium model. Really comfortable. Now there is the Recaro seat option, which is also a very popular package that customers get. A little bit more supportive and better for the track and that kind of thing, but these are definitely more comfortable. Now one thing in the interior that hasn't received a huge update is the door panel. Very similar style as the previous generation Mustang. Got some nice leather here on the armrest. Got your window controls, mirrors, locks, all of that of course. Also have 3-way memory on the higher end GT models like this one. have the Mustang's door sill down here. Now that is a sort of stainless steel finish, and it also is illuminated, really, really cool at nighttime. Got your headlight controls over here and the rear trunk release. But we will hop inside here into the driver's seat and take a look at the key fob. Now the key is basically unchanged actually. It's the exact same as last year. This being an automatic transmission, it does include remote start as well as the trunk release. So you get remote start with automatic transmission only. If you get the manual, of course you do lose that option, but that is okay. But now we'll take a look into the interior. Again, fully redesigned for 2024. Ford really did a fantastic job on these new Mustangs. Very, very technologically advanced. Really nice interior. It's more cockpit oriented, driver oriented. Really, really nice design. The engine start stop is in a very similar place as last year. It is a red start button. So if we put our foot on the brake, push it, now these new 12-inch displays are actually one piece of glass. It's one continuous piece of curved glass that Ford used, and your center infotainment screen here is actually pointed more towards the driver, just to make this a more driver-oriented vehicle. But we're going to start on the new redesigned steering wheel. Really, really nice feel to this. It's got a really nice feel. This is also heated as well on the GT Premium model. It also includes adaptive cruise control. We have all the new driver assistance features that come standard on Mustang, and this being a very well-equipped one, you get a couple extra like adaptive cruise and lane centering and all the different, various safety features as well. You also have the drive mode selects right on the steering wheel, which are actually sort of a different color, so it's more easily noticeable. You have those that you can switch through, and it does show up in your fully digital gauge cluster. We have normal, we also have custom modes, we have slippery, drag strip mode, track, and sport, and you get some really, really cool animations there. Now, cool thing about the animations, those are actually powered by Unreal Engine, which is actually a video game developer. They produce video games and they create some graphics for video games, but they actually help to design some of the animations in the new Mustang. And a new feature that a lot of people have seen online is the new Fox body gauge design. So if we actually go into the settings, into features, we can actually change the gauge cluster theme to Fox body. So now you have that retro feel from the 1987 to 1993 Fox body Mustangs in the 2024, and they're even illuminated green like the old Mustangs as well. So that is super, super cool. Ford had to bring some sort of heritage back to the Mustang. They did it perfectly with the new display there. And we'll move into the center screen, which is your main infotainment screen and houses a lot of different vehicle controls as well. Now we'll start here. This is going to be your home screen, includes built-in navigation. We also have wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto and Sirius XM. Of course, you can hook up your phone. You also have the climate control down here as well, which has been moved. It's now integrated into the screen. Previously there was the physical buttons for the climate control, but Ford now integrated it into the screen. Got your heated and cooled seat controls right here as well, so you can slide for heat or go down for cool. Very, very easy to use, very easy to get used to. It will take some, of course, getting used to if you're new to screens, but again, very easy to get a hold of that. Got your settings, features, and apps over there. Now your features is where you're going to find a lot of cool things. So you got your driver assistance features. You also have My Mustang. Now this is going to be a lot of your sort of performance things. You have your exhaust modes right there, track apps, auxiliary gauges. You can create your own drive mode, My Color, plus the gauge cluster theme, which I just showed you with the Fox body display. So super cool, and this is really all easy to use. But apart from the screen, just the new dash layout is, really pleasing to the eye. It's really nice. Got the nice lines that kind of follow along the dash. We have new trim, and the Bang & Olufsen sound system is also still available. It's a 12-speaker B&O sound system. Comes with the 401A, which is going to be your upper equipment groups on GT Premium models. Have the 12-speaker system. Sounds fantastic. Moving down a little bit more, you got the 10-speed automatic transmission, which is included with some paddle shifters as well on this GT Premium model. Again, you can still get the 6-speed manual with active rev match. Definitely nice to see that. Something really, really cool that Ford did is this new parking brake. Now, if you're not familiar with this new parking brake, you might think, what's so special about it? Well, this is actually an electronic parking brake, which is a bit of a weird thing to use. If you actually pull it up, that engages the parking brake. And then to put it down, you put your foot on the brake, and that releases the parking brake. But this is actually does two different things. with performance package Mustangs, this actually acts as a drift brake. So this is actually a drift brake that you can use, and when you pull it all the way up, this actually locks the rear tires instantly and actually allows you to drift your Mustang, which is super, super cool. So that is a super, super cool thing brought by Ford. I'm sure we'll see lots of videos on the internet of this drift brake being used, but you also have your center console right there, which is leather wrapped, got some additional outlets, and you got the new passenger display as well, the passenger dashboard, you got the Mustang logo right up there, and of course a glove box with lots of additional storage. But that'll do it for this particular video. Of course, we're gonna have lots of content on the new 2024 Ford Mustang. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.